The island you are seeing right now is so dangerous that no one dares to visit it.
The island was off limits to protect outsiders.
And people who tried to enter the island, well, they got killed.
But it's a journey that ended in tragedy.
This island is named North Sentinel. It is located in the Bay of Bengal, approximately 50 kilometers west of Port Blair, the capital of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The North Sentinel Island is considered the most remote place on Earth. The island is almost 60 square kilometers, is surrounded by sharp coral reefs, and is covered almost entirely in dense forest, which makes any journey to the island difficult. Due to the density, even the satellites are unable to capture footage. So we almost know nothing about this island. The island is also home to the Sentinelese people.
The Sentinelese,
the most isolated tribe on Earth.
An indigenous tribe that has inhabited the island for thousands of years. It's hard to tell how many people are in the tribe, but it's estimated that there are between 50 and 150 Sentinelese living on North Sentinel Island. Among all known tribes, the Sentinelese are considered one of the most dangerous due to their hostile behaviors towards outsiders and their strong protective attitude towards their land. In 1867, the Nineveh, an Indian merchant ship, was wrecked near the island. The 106 surviving passengers and crew members were attacked by the Sentinelese, but thankfully they were eventually rescued by a Royal Navy party. In 1974, a National Geographic expedition landed on the island and was able to briefly interact with the Sentinelese, but the tribe was soon hostile and the expedition was forced to leave.
This is a story with a lot of mystery, and in many ways, our expedition has failed.
In 2006, the Sentinelese killed 2 fishermen who were fishing in North Sentinel's waters illegally. Recently, in 2018, an American missionary named John Allen Chow traveled to North Sentinel Island with the intention of converting the Sentinelese people to Christianity. On November 14, he paid local fishermen to take him to the island, and he landed on North Sentinel Island on November 15. The Sentinelese responded with arrows, and Chow was forced to retreat. However, Chow returned to the island on November 16 despite the obvious danger. On November 17, the fishermen who had taken Chow to the island saw the Sentinelese dragging Chow's body along the beach. It is believed that Chow was killed by the Sentinelese.
Weeks after an American man was believed to have been killed by a tribe on a remote island, his body remains there.
In 1967, Triloknath Pandit, an anthropologist, began his expeditions to North Sentinel Island. For 24 years, Pandit and his team brought a variety of gifts and offerings to the Sentinelese people. Finally, on January 4, 1991, after 24 years of attempts, Pandit and his team successfully made the first friendly contact with the tribe.
Gifts of coconuts are means to overcome limited communication and uncertain vocabulary. Coconuts do not grow on these islands, but they are valued by the Sentinelese.
On December 26, 2004, a magnitude 9.0 earthquake struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, triggering a devastating tsunami.
A magnitude 9, it struck off the coast of Indonesia's Aceh province.
The tsunami waves reached North Sentinel Island about 1,000 kilometers away. In the aftermath of the tsunami, the Indian Coast Guard sent a helicopter to North Sentinel Island to check on the Sentinelese. The helicopter crew spotted a Sentinelese man on the beach who fired an arrow at the helicopter. This incident was seen as a sign that the Sentinelese had survived the tsunami and that they were still fiercely protective of their island. But it is unclear exactly how the Sentinelese survived the tsunami. They have been living on this island for thousands of years in isolation, and they are not immune to disease or outside influences. That's why the Indian government has banned visits to North Sentinel Island since 1964 to protect the Sentinelese from such threats. The Indian government has stated that it will continue respecting the Sentinelese wish to protect their island from outside influences, to safeguard the Sentinelese from disease, respect their culture, and prevent violence.